Hello everyone. So finally, as promised, I have my candle empties video. I've been very sick for the last couple of weeks. Bad enough where they couldn't decide whether it was pneumonia or bronchitis for like at least a week. But, you know, it's funny when I think bronchitis, I think of like sweet brown, ain't nobody got time for that. And like, I was so sick, I could not even have said 2 words without coughing up a lung. Anyway, that's gross, but, so, yeah, I never thought of that as being kind of a big deal, but, like, it's pretty much the same crap. So it was nasty. I'm glad I'm better. Had a lot of people giving prayers, so thank you for that. So, at any rate, I have quite a number of candles. I do need to melt these down and make wax melts out of them for my wax warmer, but there's going to be kind of a mix of things here. I've got some winter ones and fall ones that I was like kind of craving for a while, and then I was like, I want to have some summer ones, and I want back to fall. But I have so many candles I need to go through, and I've just kind of been going back and forth between all different seasons. It doesn't really matter. So anyway, first one I have here is Derwood Citrus. This has been kind of one of my staple scents. I miss this. I'm sad that they've got rid of this scent because I thought that this candle, even though you know, it's kind of their generic, you know, woody scent, citrus scent, whatever, they really don't have a whole lot of candles anymore that are citrus. They really don't. I mean, yeah, they've got limoncello, but that's not like, when I think citrus, I think of like orange, I guess. They have the bergamot, but bergamot to me kind of just reminds me of men's cologne. It doesn't really remind me of citrus, even though it technically, I guess, is a citrus fruit. But Derwood Citrus has such an amazing throw to it, has a great performance, and the smell is just fantastic. Just one of my go-to scents. I'm always in the mood for this candle. So, that's one. In fact, I think I want to mix in. Oh, well, that's not what was. Apparently, I must have dumped something out from another candle, because that's not what Derwood Citrus looks like. That actually kind of looks like it's probably, smells like Blackberry Bramble. So, I probably just dumped it in there for, I don't know, probably melt it down or something. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, so that one's probably going to be a throwaway, but next one is Coastal Sun. This is the one candle that I hated and then I loved. Something about the grapefruit. It says catch some beautiful rays with this blend of vibrant orange, zesty grapefruit and bright California days. I bought this candle when it first came out last year, and I hated it. It was the only candle that I ever started burning that I took back. I think I've said this in other videos when I burned previous ones. But it was that bad. I don't know if I just got a dud with the scent, but it was just sickening. But then I smelled it during the semi-annual sale, them burning it in the store, and it smelled really good. And they told me what candle it was, and I was like, no, that can't be right, because I smelled this candle before, and I remember that candle because it was the only candle I ever hated. Hated. And I guess I just must have gotten a dud candle, or maybe my scents changed and I fell in love with it. But this candle, I mean, I guess I don't really like grapefruit. I actually hate grapefruit, but this candle is just had a really pleasant scent. I thought it had a pretty decent throw. You could smell it pretty strongly in the store. I mean, like, it was just a scent that they're always burning scents in the store in our white barn, but this actually made me stop and go, what's that smell? That smell is really good. So, I wound up picking that up from one of their little, you know, things to have you smell it in the store. Anyway, moving on. I have Mahogany Teak wood. This one was actually left over from last year's collection. Everyone pretty much knows what Mahogany Teak wood smells like. It's probably one of their best-selling candles of all time. They've repackaged it 5,000 times. Pretty sure it's around to stay, like all season long, in every single repackage. But Mahogany Teak wood is one of those ones that has a good strong woodsy throw. Men and women seem to pretty much like it. They actually did come out with it during the semi-annual sale for like a body care, and I'm still kind of having a love-hate relationship with it because it smells like my husband. which is good, but I don't know if I want to smell it on me yet. I don't know. Like, the spray smells okay on me, like, after a while, but it's just when I get in the shower, if I use the shower gel, it's like, this smells like a man. I don't know. Then a lot of people had really mixed feelings about that when they reviewed it online. So I haven't really formulated an opinion about the body care yet, but, you know, I have it, I'll use it, and if I don't continue using it, he will, so. Next one, yet another honeysuckle. In fact, I've probably got quite a few of those in here because I am so freaking in love with this scent. I know I've said it in videos before. This is the bomb. One of my favorite scents of all time. I think that might be the last one, actually. Oh, look, I got another sandalwood citrus, too. So, and that one's actually is sandalwood citrus. But honeysuckle. So they have repackaged this one a few times as well. Probably my favorite packaging of this has been in the colored glass collection. I don't know why. I feel like the throw might be a little bit better, even though it doesn't come with a lid. This one actually did come with a lid. But this candle is just, it's another one of those ones where I don't have to be in a particular mood for it. I love it all the time. I wish they would have it all the time. It's just one of those scents I think could be my staple scent. Simply adore it. It's not too overly floral, like in when you think of like a stinky floral scent that you get from cheap candles. It's not like that at all. If you're not a big floral person, I still think that you might like this candle. Just because it has it reminds me of childhood, kind of, in a way, because I don't know if you were like me and weren't part of the technology era back in the day. You actually went outside to play. Oh my gosh, what a concept. But they used to have these little honeysuckle flowers, and what kids used to do is they would actually pick them, and you suck on the stem, and you'd kind of get that, like, sweet flavor. And, you know, back then that wasn't considered horrid, and oh my gosh, you're going to get tons of diseases from that. But that's kind of what this reminds me of, like that taste and that scent is what I smell in this candle. It's very true to the scent. It smells like honeysuckle. Straight up, that's what it is. It's not a putrid scent. Honeysuckle is kind of one of those things where it doesn't smell too much like any other flower exactly. It's got a very distinct smell. You just smell sweetness. That's all I get out of that. Straight up sweetness. So we might find some more of those in here. I didn't really look at these before I started shooting the video. I just kind of put them all in this bag. So next one I wish I would have picked up more of is fresh water and sea salt. I've burned a couple of these. This was one of those candles I kind of kept picking up and putting down for some other scents that they kept coming out with. It's not like one of those ones that's over the top, super special, different from everything else, but in a way it sort of is. I don't know. I was just always kind of on the border, but once it came down to it at the end to semi-annual sale and I spent all the money that I intended on spending, I was like, man, I wish I would have picked up another couple of these. It's just got a nice, really fresh scent with just like a little hint of salt. I wouldn't say that it smells, I guess the salt does kind of smell like the sea. Having smelled the ocean, I don't think it straight up smells like the ocean, but it has a nice, really clean, refreshing scent that would be good in pretty much any room. I can't see that anyone would really hate this candle, so like if you had guests over and stuff, I don't think anyone would be like, ew, what's that smell? This is kind of like the perfect neutral scent, but it also had a, I'd say an okay medium throw. But I hope that they will bring that around again, maybe for next semi-annual sale if there were some that didn't sell. So maybe I'll pick it up next time. Next one I've burned a couple of, London Tea and Lemon. Straight up repackage from last year, from the Destinations collection. And this one is one that I was really excited about coming out, because I did like the sweet tea candle, but the sweet tea candle from the Georgia Peach collection was just a little bit too strong on the tea when burning. It smelled great on cold stiff, just a little too strong. The lemon balances it out perfectly. It has a fantastic throw. This candle's not necessarily for everybody, but a lot of people seem to like it. But it is a pretty true tea and lemon scent, and not everyone necessarily likes that in their candle. So if you do not like tea and the smell of lemon, you probably won't like it. But I love this candle. So I've burned a couple of those, and I actually think I have like 4 more. So I wound up stocking up on that a little bit. Next ones I got, and I burned a couple of these as well. I have some Suntan here. I might have more. Maybe. Well, I think that might be the only 2 in here, actually. So, Suntan. Now, I've said this in videos also. See, a lot of these candles, I know they're repeats, but I get my favorites, and I just love them. So I wound up stocking up on this. I'm so sorry about the cough. I'm still trying to recover. But I didn't want to keep letting this video go forever. So, Suntan. Anyway, they came out with this last year, and it had like the little umbrella on it. Could not stand it. Hated it. It was a lot of people's favorite smell. When I would go to the semi-annual sales, I would try again to love it because so many people liked the candle. I was like, what the heck is wrong with me? Why can I not like it? Hated it. Could not like it. They reformulated this, and all the people that were the Suntan lovers before have said this as well. It's not the same Suntan. I am completely okay with that. I love this scent. It has, it kind of has the smell of suntan lotion, but it doesn't smell like I'm sticking a bottle of copper tone up my nose. It's a very strong, kind of suntan lotion-y smell, but it also has a smell of the beach. It kind of smells like suntan lotion at the beach, so you get those other aromas with it. It's not just like smelling a bottle of copper tone. So, adore this. Got probably about 4 more of those as well to burn through. So I was really pleased with this candle. Great performance. Have not found a person in my family that hated it. So this one has gone over pretty well. I was really, really happy with those. Next ones here. We have Flannel, because I just couldn't wait. I think I got maybe 1 more of those. They did actually come out with this again for this year in a different packaging. I absolutely adored the packaging from last year. I don't think that the packaging this year quite does it justice. But this came in, pretty much everything from this collection had this beautiful kind of like filigree on it. And it had these lids that had like the leaf that came down the side. Beautiful packaging. This was a straight up men's cologne scent. My husband actually really liked this candle, and then I wound up really liking it. So, Flannel. It says, wrap yourself in a warm blend of bergamot, mahogany, and delicate veil of musk. So it's pretty much your stereotypical Bath & Body Works White Barn cologne scent. But this one I felt was different enough from some of the other ones that it just stood out to me. I really enjoyed it. It's very pleasant, very autumn. So, next one I got was Sunshine. I was really excited for this candle to come out, but I was kind of actually disappointed with its performance. On cold sniff, it smells really good. It says, yellow verbena blossoms, lavender leaves, and a lily of the valley shine into your home. Smelled very happy, very pleasant, exactly like it says, Sunshine. But once I actually burned it, this scent throw was really not that great. I'd say it was probably on the lower end of the spectrum in terms of scent throws for Bath & Body Works candles. So that was kind of unfortunate. I do think I have 1 more somewhere to burn of these yet, but I've kind of been holding off. I might wind up burning it along with something else, so we'll see. Next one I have is Sundress. This is actually in the older packaging. It came out with this again this year. I actually did not repurchase any of these, not because I didn't like it, but I still have a couple left from last year. Sundress, great throw, great all-around candle. That's pretty much been the consensus about this, is that it's a scent that kind of has pretty much pleased everybody. It is floral, so if you're not really a floral person, not the best candle, but it's not as floral as like Garden Party or something like that. It doesn't have the super strong scent of like peony or rose or anything like that. This one says, easy breezy as a sunny day in the garden. This blend of bright daylilies, tonka beans, and bergamot is a beautiful new style of fragrance. So kind of in a way, it's sort of like the feminine version of the flannel candle. But I think that light floral scent gives it more of a springy feel instead of winter. Kind of perfumey, really. Next one was Oceanside. They came out with this one yet again also. This was one of my favorite candles, actually last year. I don't know why. It's a really generic candle. But I guess maybe because at the time we were living in an apartment on the lake and I was just like, oh, Oceanside. So I burned this one inside a lot. And I think I might have one more of these left, or this might have been the last one. But Oceanside, you know, it says, blend of sun-ripened citrus, juicy melon, refreshing open air, brings you to a perfect day on the shore. I think I probably bought it for that citrusy scent. It does have a hint of a citrusy scent. See, they don't really have a whole lot, like I said. But this video is getting long enough, so you don't need to hear me complain about them not having my citrus. So, at any rate, I had bought Ocean Driftwood hoping that it would replace this candle when they got rid of this candle. Not even the same. But I really like Oceanside. I still have some in the wallflower, and I think that it performs rather well. Next one I got from the Colored Glass collection was Apple Flower. And this one, I feel like it's kind of an unsung hero. I thought this candle was fantastic with Tokyo Lotus and Apple Blossom. So, like, I would use that, like, you know, get out of the bath or the shower or whatever, and then use that body routine, whatever, lotion, shower gel, and then if I was chilling out reading or whatever, I'd burn this candle. Complemented each other completely beautifully. I thought that it was great. It was a great relaxing candle. It was uplifting, and it happened to go really well with the body products. Maybe some people aren't that into it, mixing with the candles and the body products, but you know, if you happen to be, you know, gonna sit down, relax, burn a candle after you've taken a shower or a bath or whatnot, it's kind of cool when they can complement each other like that, so that they're not like, oh, well, I got, you know, this lotion on and I got this candle burning and I got so many different things going on. So, but this candle, I might have one more of these left. I've been holding on to it. Smells amazing. I'm not really a big, like, apple person, but this one, it doesn't exactly smell too much like apple. It smells more like the apple blossom. It smells beautiful. Love it. So we're getting down to the wire. I think I got 5 left. I'm just gonna see if I can pull them all out here. Maybe. You can see my ugly white feet. I'm sorry. Anyway, so we got here some soot and Blackberry Bramble. Got a couple of these yet in the mason jars to burn. Blackberry Bramble, what can I say about it? It's an awesome candle. Had pretty good throw. I didn't think that the throw on this candle was as strong as some other people felt that it was, but maybe I'm just used to the throw on some things that are like extremely strong, like pumpkin pecan waffles and limoncello and things like that. That's like what I consider a strong throw. And I think I just got like black soot on my ear because I itched the top of my ear with it. Anyway, so Blackberry Bramble. You know, berry tea scent. It kind of smells like a Rubio's tea, which if you're not familiar with Rubio's tea, I highly recommend you go to Tivana or something and try it. Basically, Rubio's is kind of like a fruity sort of tea. You can either make it into an iced tea or you can drink it hot. Good stuff. Bergamot Woods. This one actually was another one along that came out with the Sandalwood Citrus that I thought had a really good performance. This one, you know, just your basic bergamot and woods that they put in like every kind of men's candle at Bath & Body Works. But I thought the performance was pretty strong. It was another one of those ones that was kind of neutral but pleasant, and it was present. So like it wasn't like you couldn't smell it. It definitely had a strong throw, but I don't think that this scent would exactly turn anyone off. So like it's something that would be good to burn with company. Unfortunately, they did not repackage that one, but they may in the future, you never know. Here is my Southern Sweet Tea. I already really talked about that one a little, so I'm not really going to say anything about that. Really strong throw. Not particularly my cup of tea, no pun intended. I much preferred the London Tea and Lemon. Cinnamon Sugar Donut. I kind of hesitated burning this one because I didn't want it to finish. The bad thing about this candle, the worst thing about this candle is every freaking time I burned it, it made me want to eat baked goods. Like, I swear I would crave baked goods, and I don't keep that kind of stuff in my house because I'll eat it. But, like, I swear I'd be like burning this, it'd be 10 o'clock at night, and like, oh my gosh, I want to run to the donut shop or something, and it was so bad. I mean, I didn't, but it would make me want to, and so it was kind of, it's kind of not really a good type of candle. That's why, for the most part, I don't usually keep bakery scents around, except for, like, I do like the pumpkin pecan waffles. That one doesn't, like, make me feel that way. But for the most part, I don't buy bakery scents because they make me want to eat food. So I pretty much stick to, you know, your, like, citrusy, oceany, those type of scents. Last one, this was the Big Island Bamboo. I thought this one also had a pretty good performance. The scent throw, I would say on this one, far less than Cinnamon Sugar Donut. If you're familiar with Cinnamon Sugar Donut, this thing will permeate like any room. Big Island Bamboo, I'd say that it performed maybe at about a 7. 7's pretty good, right? But I found to get the most out of this candle, I actually have these wax melts from Meyer that I buy, and they're not Meyer brand. Let's see if I can pull one down here. I don't think this is the same brand. It might be Sensationals. This is the Orange Blossom one. But I would use these wax melts along with this candle and the bamboo scent to get the most out of it, and it seemed to give it a pretty good kick. But by itself, it really wasn't all that strong, so maybe it wasn't even a 7. But I'm gonna clean this out and probably repurpose this jar. That is, at least if I can get the soot off of it. Sometimes when you try to get the soot off of it, it removes some of the coloring. So we'll see what happens. But it was a pleasant scent overall. I wouldn't say it was one of their absolute best in terms of throw, but I think that the scent itself has a lot of potential. So maybe if they kind of reformulate it a little bit, give it a little bit stronger throw, if they come back out with it, it could perform pretty well. So that's all my candle empties for right now. I have still quite a lot of candles to go through. I'm sad that right now funds are a little not there, so I haven't done a whole lot of hauling as of late, so I'm kind of going back through stuff anyway because I have so much stuff that I need to go through. So it's kind of been a good thing. So hopefully you should see some more of my reviews on things that I'm going through instead of buying new stuff. But thanks for watching, guys, and hope you all have a good one.